Welcome to Parenting Matters Now, a source of parenting advice a few minutes at a time. Do you travel with your children? Of course you do. This is Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now. You may not be thinking of traveling like this. I'm in an airport. You can see today I'm going to a speaking engagement, but there are ways that you travel with your children, and let's talk about what that looks like. Even going to the grocery store, or going to church, or going to a wedding, or going to different events, visit the grandparents. You are traveling with your children, and there are some things that we must keep in mind whenever we are traveling with the children. There are things that help them to have good behavior whenever you travel. It lies with them having proper expectations. How long will it be? Put it in the terms of the children of how long it'll take to arrive there and what it'll be like when you do arrive. What is expected normal behavior? And you can help their behavior in the car or however you're traveling to be good if we prepare ahead of time. And sometimes letting them anticipate what they want to have with them to occupy their time, especially if it's going to be longer than just 20 or 30 minutes. If it's going to be several hours in the car or however you're traveling, let them anticipate what they want to do while they are sitting or having to be still, whether it's games or other things that they would do, books to read, or you can do movies. I encourage trying to utilize the time together in a confined space like a car to interact. And so whether it's an audio book together where you're listening to the same story, or whether someone's reading aloud, playing a game together, any number of things to occupy the time and make it pass in a fun way. So it helps them to have proper expectations of what your desired behavior is and how to interact. It helps to also deal with that age-old questions of, are we there yet? How much longer? And realize that those are real questions. We all have them. And so not being annoyed by them and anticipating and saying, whenever you're halfway there, let them know that it's, the same amount of time that you spent at that point, there's going to be that much longer. Or if it's going to be by the next meal time, or if it's going to be after the sun has gone down, give them terms that they can relate to, not 1 hour or 10 minutes. Because when we say, how much longer, you say it'll be just a minute. How long's a minute? They lose context. So put it in terms of what their experience is. These are things that can help you relate to your children as you travel, whether you're in an airport like today or whether you're going in the car across town. Our communication with our children, both before we begin to travel, during the travel, and certainly celebrate with them after the travel as how well it went and what you were proud of them. And that will help the future travel to go better. So this is Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now. If you find the advice here helpful, I encourage you to get my book, Parenting with Influence, by visiting rogersmithmd.com. Subscribe to Parenting Matters Now for more advice, or go to rogersmithmd.com to search for more topics. See you next time.